Good YouTube. This your man Spill Dog. Yeah, man. Don't want to make no excuses. Like I said, man, Bud fought a fantastic, brilliant fight last night. But Errol will be fine going forward. I think the 15 months out the ring, I think two fights in almost the last 4 years, it finally caught up with him. Being able to just come in there and outwill a guy instead of boxing and game planning the fight. Not to say that he wasn't game planning beforehand, but in a lot of cases he did. Like in a fight with Sean Porter, he imposed his will on him. It looked to me like Bud was just as heavy as Spence was when he got in the ring. Spence looked a little lighter than usual when he get in the ring last night. So I think he'll be fine going forward. Now, I would like to hear what y'all think in the comment section about this. It makes me think, though, still, I don't know, I think Derrick James might not be giving him his Frank Martin looked like shit this week too. If you want to be honest with you, in his fight, and it made me wonder, is Derrick James going to be as effective trying to spread his time out amongst all these fighters? Because he finna have a bad year. Charlo got to fight Canelo coming up, and Canelo is a lot bigger than Charlo. Canelo is, he was pound for pound, Crawford pound for pound now, but Canelo was always my pound for pound. Always, if you look back at my old video, I always thought Canelo was pound for pound just because the money he bring in and the people he fought. I would have to get that to Crawford at this point right now because Canelo has lost recently, so Crawford is the best fighter in boxing right now. And I can't say if Errol would have won had he had a tune-up fight or been more active, but I could say I'm thinking he would have been it would have been a lot better fight. I just saw Bud use Errol's own tactics against him. He used a strong jab and threw his big punches behind it. And what Errol didn't realize, what Errol didn't do anything about was once Crawford gauged the speed after the first round, he punched when Errol punched. When Errol shot a jab, he shot his too, and he had to reach, and he was faster, so he got to the target quicker. And I made a video maybe a week or two ago. In my videos, I said when Crawford turns southpaw, Errol got to be careful because his lead hand is his strong hand, and that jab is like a power jab. And I said he can beat you up with that jab, and that's exactly what he did. I made a video about that exact same thing that happened last night. Not that I knew it would or wanted it to, but I have watched Crawford fight, and I know his right hand is his strong hand, and when he turns southpaw, and he's sticking that jab in there, that's his best. That's almost his best punch, So I feel like I just feel like that Crawford was much better prepared for this fight. You could tell that Crawford's team watched a lot of film on Spence, and every time Spence tails, because Spence do got a bad habit of leaning forward when he try to get inside, or when he overshoot a shot, he leans to the side. And Crawford, he got knocked down twice like that. One of them was completely being off balance, similar to what happened to Sean Porter. So I think, like I said, I think Spence will be just fine going forward. I just think, now he y'all get y'all ass back in the ring. These guys done got too used to fighting once every year and a half or so. It seems like everybody get that green WBC belt stop fighting. And I hope, hopefully it ain't finna happen to Crawford now, but seem like everybody get them belts, they stop fighting and just hold them belts hostage. And, it is what it is, man. I think Bud did a great job. I always liked Bud too, but I didn't like him against Spence. I said that. Everybody who watched my videos know I said that. So you can't lose these young brothers fighting. And You know, I ain't no fool. I ain't gonna bet no whole lot of money on no shit like this. You know, nothing that I ain't doing myself. Yeah, I bet, but I ain't. You know, I bet reasonably. You know, so I'm not gonna put myself in a position where I'm gonna be mad about the outcome one way or the other. You know, not as far as that part go, but yeah, man. I mean, you know, I think Spence will be just fine moving forward. I think Bud. Depending on what he gonna do, if he gonna stay at 147 or fight at 154, that's gonna be some. You know, I'm thinking Errol gonna activate the rematch clause. So, you know, what weight will they fight at? You know, it's hard to say because I know if Crawford don't fight Spence next, I don't know what's gonna happen with him and Gerard Ennis, if he gonna fight Ennis, or are they gonna strip, or will he get stripped? I don't know how that part will play out, but it was a great fight last night. You can't never be mad. I got my money's worth. You know, that's what I just don't like to see a bad fight. You know, I don't mind my guy losing because somebody got to lose. Shit, because if Crawford had lost, I'd have been on the other end happy. You know what I mean? So, I mean, you know, you can't, you know, I ain't never no sore loser. You don't get nowhere in life being upset about shit that you didn't have no control over. So, you know, yeah, I want Spence to win, but it's not hurting me not one damn bit behind he lost. But I know this much. I don't think that he gon', you know, that it was no big. They just got an ass whooping. You know, anybody who fight enough gonna get one. You know, except Floyd Mayweather shit. You know, and truth be told, when he was, I mean, you know, it was a good fight to me. You know, I enjoyed every minute of it. And once again, Crawford just showed that he was way more prepared, and in a lot of ways, he outsmarted Spence. He got him a tune-up fight in. Spence didn't. Spence, I got a video saying I wouldn't have took the fight. I said, but Spence dead set on it. There ain't no way. He played Spence so many ways in this whole negotiation. Spence just gave him all the A-side advantages for whatever reason. You know, he got tuned up in. You know, he got everything he wanted, and he got the victory. You know, like I say, a lot of this is on Errol. I maybe been a little arrogant, but I think he'll be fine moving forward. You know, this is what sometimes it takes, something like this, for you to listen. You know, I'm quite sure it was people advising him not to take this fight, especially with all this time out the ring. I guarantee you it's people advising him that, but he felt like he was able to do it. And so sometimes you gotta let a motherfucker learn the hard way. Real talk. I mean, you know, Crawford is older than him. He outsmarted him. Simple as that. You know, when Crawford took the tune up and came back talking about you want to spin the block, he should have disregarded that. He should have disregarded that. That was, and right there, that's when you knew what time it was. You know, and I think that was smart on his part. You know, and like I say, man, you live and you learn in life. I hope Errol learned from this. You know, I think he will. A good ass whooping is the best teacher in the world. You know, so, you know, going on forward, I think Spence will be fine. I think if they have a rematch, I think it'll be a much better fight. You know, I really do. Derrick James, I think if he be honest with himself, he ain't giving. I mean, you can't be used to training one fighter and then get all these fighters and think you're doing the same job. You know, I was concerned with that when he did it, when he took Ryan and AJ on. I had said, damn, how many people he gonna train? You can't say no. You know, and I think, you know, if you watch Derrick James, you know, he been a little bit different. You know, I think some of the admiration and stuff getting to his head a little bit. He probably won't admit it, but if anybody, you know, he was, you know, he wasn't as humble as he usually have been. You know, he was getting out of character himself. So this might be a learning experience for the entire team. And if Errol gonna have a promotional company, he gonna need more than one trainer. It looked like Derrick James needs some help. He got too many fighters, and I don't think you can give everybody your undivided attention. It's impossible, you know. And I just think I could be wrong, but I didn't see Plan B. I seen Plan A, and like make plan A work. You know, that's what it looked like to me. You know, but like I said, you know, we still, you know, when you go down with the ship, and shit, you know, on to the next one. But I really think Earl will be a much better fighter from this. He'll be a much smarter fighter, and he'll learn the lesson behind this right here, I believe. But that's it for me on this video. If you like the video, hit the like or subscribe. Till the next time, it's your man Spill Dog. I'm out.